Hello, healthcare heroes. Madeline Silva here. Excited to be kicking off day 3 of Turn Visitors into Clients, the 5-day website challenge. And today we're going to be focusing on the power of connection, because it's actually 3 different kinds of website visitors that shows up. Checking out your website, and you want to start connecting with all 3 of them, and that is one of the most powerful things that you can do to turn your website into a conversion machine. So the very first kind of visitors that shows up on your site are people that are skeptical. They may know about you, they might be aware of you and your message, but they have not yet decided if they like you, and they definitely do not trust you yet. And they visit your website to see if you're the real deal. And then you have the curious website visitors. They know about you and they've decided that they like you, but they do not yet trust you. And they visit your websites to see what they can do to get to know you a little bit and what is the next step to take with you. And lastly, you have visitors that are committed. They know, like, and trust you already, and most of them are ready to buy right now. And they visit your website to figure out what is the next step and what do you offer so that they can become one of your clients. And the key to turning your visitors into clients is to connect with each one of these different kinds of visitors in a very unique way and meet them where they're at. So you can build that know, like, and trust factor and move them into the committed, ready to buy now category. But the majority of websites out there are really just designed to connect with the visitors that are committed and ready to buy right now. That is the biggest mistake that I see most entrepreneurs making with their websites. 99% of the time when I jump onto somebody's website, what I see is an invitation to come into their office for a free consult. Now, that makes perfect sense from your perspective. Consults is where you convert leads into clients, and let's be real, there's nothing better than checking your schedule for the week and seeing a bunch of new client consultations sprinkled throughout your appointments. It's a total adrenaline rush, right? But from your website visitor's point, it feels more like getting French kissed 3 minutes into the first meeting. It's a little pushy and honestly kind of risky for them. And they haven't even decided if they like you yet, and you are already inviting them over to meet your parents. And on any given day, only about 1 to 3% of your website visitors fall into the committed, ready to buy right now category. So if your whole website is designed to only connect with your committed visitors, it means that you are leaving 97 to 99% of your website visitors behind. Making this mistake rather than your Google ranking is most likely behind your website's high bounce rate, if that's the case. Today, I'll show you how to make a connection with your curious visitors. And in tomorrow's video, we're going to talk about how you connect with your skeptical visitors. Now, let's talk about what your curious website visitors need to turn into committed, ready to buy now clients. Your curious visitors already know and like you. And what you need to do now is to build that trust factor with them. And you build trust with a curious potential client by letting them know that you understand what they are going through. You understand the struggle that they're in, and that you genuinely care about them and what happens to them, and that you know what they need to get out of the struggle and suffering that they're currently experiencing. And you can do this, you can build this trust through an event, like an event at your office, a phone call, right? Rather than an in-office consultation, a phone call is a little bit less risky for your potential clients. An online training like a webinar, or a blog post or a podcast episode. Your assignment for today is to decide what kind of connection will you make with your curious website visitors. What is the invitation that you're going to make for them? What is the offer you're going to put in front of them to take that next step with you to build trust for who you are and what it is that you offer? So you want to pick one of these events and use that as the invitation on your website. And now, once you have figured out what it is, what the event is going to be, now you want to figure out what you're going to be calling it. Because you're going to need a really, really great title to let your curious visitors know that this is for them. Once again, you want this title to align with your website promise that you created on day one, focusing on the same problem and really focusing on the same ideal clients. So here's some great ideas for creating awesome titles. So think about the journey that you want to take your curious visitors on. Where are they starting from and where are you taking them? Then create a short and sweet title, like something like this: from confusion to confident, from worry to wisdom, from best kept secret to go-to expert, from constant pain to jumping jacks, from zero to marathon, right? So those are some fun examples of where a client is starting from and what is the final destination that you're going to take them to when they work with you. Or you can also simply make a very bold promise to them. What is the end result you want your clients to have once they've gone through your signature system and they work with you? What is that final destination on the journey? So that could look something like plan yourself pregnant, reset your health, 6-figure practice plan, a taste of fabulous. Those are some really great examples of title that are big, bold promises. So now it is your turn. The assignment for today is 1, pick the event that you're going to utilize to connect with your curious website visitors and create the title for this event so that you can make an invitation on your website. Once you have this all figured out, jump on over to our Healthcare Heroes Facebook group and share this on the day 3 thread. It's going to be tagged to the top, and I'll be in there to support you and help you getting this just totally dialed in. Super excited to be here with you, and thank you for playing full out and being open to the coaching. And I'll see you inside the Facebook group.